little golf clubs. This is a washer, and then this one is the dryer. And we can play with these distances now and move them around because we just literally pick them up and move them. But the green tape is how much this object takes. So the dryer takes, I think it was something like 33 inches. That's how we planned out our basement, so that, you know, if we want to move something around, to be like, well, what if we put the washer and dryer over here? We can literally just pick up our pretend washer and dryer and move it. So the wood for the fireplace, if we decide to put one in, would come through there into a utility area. So if it makes a mess, it is a utility area, not a main room. And then this is the backwaters say, you can't come back into the house. What's this one right here?
That's for your HRV, because that also has...
And that's going to go next to the roof up here.
...in there, so then that'll be a drain for your HRV, because it always... The air conditioner and HRV captures the humidity and the moisture. So
right. And so then the next step, now that this has been approved and inspected and approved, this now... You just bury this.
Yeah, you try and get as much as the clay back into the trench as you can, because the gravel is for your concrete.
Right.
The gravel is normally deeper than this, but because we're doing in-floor heat, there's 2 inches of foam that goes on the ground.
Okay, so today is day 2, and what happened yesterday was the plumber came by and we marked out where the drainage lines were going to go and how they're going to work, which is great because once the drainage for the plumbing goes in, then they can pour the concrete, and it's getting a little late in the year, so we kind of wanted to get on this. The other thing that happened yesterday was the windows went in, so it's going to help keep this basement a little bit warmer. So in our basement, we are right now, we're underneath our mudroom right here. And then right here, now we're underneath the butler's kitchen. So there's you can see the lines right there for the 2 dishwashers. And this is the plumbing plan, by the way. And right about here, now we're in the kitchen. There's a sink in the kitchen. And then right here this is the bathroom that is in the master bedroom. And then there's one other bathroom, and that is over here. And then that is, where's that bathroom? Here's the plumbing for that bathroom. So the plan is to, rather than, because this is the far side of the house, and then the drain that the plumber's gonna have to tap into is all the way down there. What he's gonna do for this bathroom is travel along the roof with this drain. So the drain would come along here. And then right at this telepost is going to have a drain that goes down and into the ground, and then that's what this green line is. And so then this green line is going to go all the way to the drain, and then basically he's going to pick up the butler's pantry, and then our kitchen, and the master bedroom, bathroom, and that's going to go right. So the plumbing is going to go kind of along the roof and then down into this, and that is to our septic tank. And then in the basement, the plumbing in the basement is kind of very, very simple. There's going to be a shower or bathtub over there, then a toilet, and then a vanity. And then somewhere around here is where the washer and dryer is going to go. Then our plan with the sump pit is this is underneath the stairs, And so he's going to pop it up and then bring it to like drain up and then down. And then it's going to go to one of these walls so it drains out. That's kind of the plan for the drainage that the plumber went over with us. We're actually, not we, Justin. Justin is going to dig this line so that he can come back and do it. So this is where like we're going to help out with the build a little bit. All right, so Justin and I just finished laying out our basement, and the confusing part of this basement build was really how we were going to design our storage room and make sure that we had enough space for everything. And when I say storage room, like this house literally has no storage. But okay, so this right here, this is marked and it says bathtub. Oh, well, it should be marked that says bathtub. So there's going to be a bathtub right here, and then with kind of a rain shower head going right down. And then that's going to be the toilet. This is going to be a wall right here. And then this is going to be the door to that area. So the bathroom is going to have the toilet and the tub shower in that room. And then the sink is going to be on this side. So if the two boys are getting ready, one can be like shaving or like whatever, and the other one can be actually in the bathroom, like with privacy. And then this right here, our little golf clubs, this is a washer, and then this one is the dryer. And we can play with these distances now and move them around because we just literally pick them up and move them. But the green tape is how much this object takes. So the dryer takes, I think it was something like 33 inches. So we want to make sure that the drain for these, like the sink and stuff, lines up with kind of, if we have to move these things around, we literally can, and it's super easy to pick them up and move, and then we know how much space each of them take. And then this next one, this is the water softener because we live in the country, so that's about how far off the wall it's going to come. And then the in-floor heat can be mounted to the wall. It actually doesn't come off the wall very much. So it'll possibly be mounted there or even right here, something like that. But we have to make sure that like that's something that they say we can do. And then this is the hot water tank. That's about how far the hot water tank takes. What the heck is it called? HRV or something, that goes near the ceiling. So whether it's on an interior wall right there or right there is going to be, I don't know, the question. And then the furnace is as close to the middle of the house as we can get it without just being intrusive. And it's this is how much room the furnace takes. It's kind of a circle. So we can just pick it up and move it along this wall, depending on what they say we can do. And if we want to put a future fireplace in, we imagine that the wood would come through this window into this kind of storage area. Let's pretend that's wood. We could build like a wood box. Because in our current house, when we're throwing wood in, it actually has to come through one of the bedrooms and it makes a huge mess. So the wood for the fireplace, if we decide to put one in, would come through there into a utility area. So if it makes a mess, it is a utility area, not a main room. That's how we planned out our basement, so that, you know, if we want to move something around, to be like, well, what if we put the washer and dryer over here? We can literally just pick up our pretend washer and dryer, move it. All right. We've now had our underground plumbing lines installed, and they were inspected and approved. And so this is what it looks like. The next step is we're going to cover the lines back up with the rocks, and then they're going to put, I believe, the plumbing drains in, and then it's time to pour the basement cement. So this right here is our sump pump. And so it comes up. This is actually going to be where the stairs are. So the stairs, that's the opening to the stairs. So they're going to actually go like this. or sorry, they're gonna come down like this, and then a little landing right here, and then down like that. So this is underneath those stairs. And oh, I have a visitor. Hi. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so then this is the sump pump, and so it's gonna drain out that way, right up there, and out towards the road that way. And then, actually, Justin, what is this?
That's a radon test pipe.
What does that do?
Radon is a gas that's common in the prairies.
Okay.
Potentially leads to cancer.
Okay.
So you can test the air that's coming out of the ground and then have it tested, and if it tests positive for radon, then you get like this fan that takes that air and blows it back outside.
Wow. Okay. I'm glad you walked in because I had no idea that that's what that did. And so then that pipe goes right out that wall, and then there's going to be kind of like a drainage line a little bit away from the driveway. Is that correct?
Yeah, so put a pipe next to the wall, and then it'll go down into the ground and out away from the house. Then you don't have your sump pump water just pouring onto the ground.
Okay. And then this right here, up here, there's a bathroom right around here. Whoa, that's really bright. What's that pipe right there?
That's your HRV fan in the bathroom.
Okay, and so then that's going to travel along the bulkhead.
Yeah, and go all the way down there to where your HRV unit is, so that it takes exhaust stale air out and then brings fresh air in.
Okay. Oh, and then I guess here is the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right there. So that's the sink and the toilet. And so anyway, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe these pipes are going to go towards that bulkhead and then go straight down.
The black pipe.
So it'll go.
Is your drain. The two white ones are your water lines, so they go all the way back to your water line.
Right. So it's going to go slant towards kind of the bulkhead, slant this way, travel straight down into there. And so then it travels along this line and it goes towards that mess of pipes down there. And then the kitchen, that's another HRV.
Sink there.
Where's the hole for it?
Right over to your right. There's a black pipe that comes down. There's your vent.
Oh, right there.
There's your drain.
Justin, is that it? Whoa, I'm in a hole. Is that it right there?
The black pipe is your drain.
There, okay. And then
there's another one over here.
water lines. Oh, right, because this is the main kitchen, but over there is the butler's kitchen.
Yeah, so your sink and dishwasher here.
And again, they're going to travel towards that bulkhead, down, and then into here. And then, once it gets here, what's this one for right here?
So then the main drain goes all the way.
The main drain.
And eventually it goes down there.
Okay. What's this one do right here?
This is for your air conditioner. It's a floor drain, so when your air conditioner runs, it has moisture buildup.
Oh,
so
right.
It drains into your floor drain. So this won't necessarily be here. The concrete floor will be like here.
So it's just an open drain to catch.
This will get cut off, and you put like a little drain cover, and then your air conditioner drains into that.
Great.
This is just a floor drain. You're required to have at least one just floor drain in your basement. So that's that. They'll also get cut off here and have a cover, like a little drain.
And what's your foot next to? What's that one?
That's your backwater valve. So that's like a valve so that if you ever have water come backwards.
Oh, right.
This has got like this valve inside that stops water.
What's it connected to?
What's it connected to?
Oh, is it? Oh, it's connected to that main pipe down there.
Yeah, that's it there.
Gotcha.
So it's in here. So it's a little valve inside that if water ever travels backwards, that stops it from getting into your basement.
Right. Okay. So the water goes out there into the what is it called? Collection
Into your
pit.
septic tank.
Septic tank. Right. Thank you. And then this is the backwater. Say, you can't come back into the house. What's this one right here?
That's for your HRV because that also has.
And that's going to go next to the roof up here.
Thing there, so then that'll be a drain for your HRV because it always the air conditioner and HRV captures the humidity and the moisture, so that
Right.
it allows it to drain out instead of just falling onto the floor.
Okay. And then what's this one right there?
This is for the bathroom upstairs. So
Oh,
there's
right.
the
Okay, so-
sink, toilet and a shower that'll come down from the ceiling over to the wall, down and then into this, and then that's your main drain for your bathtub
Right.
there.
Okay. And then what's that one right there in the corner?
That's a clean out, so if you ever have a plug in the line somewhere, this has a cap that you can take off and then you can either flush water through it or put a pipe down it to clean it out.
Wonderful.
Plug.
And that's another
This
backwater
is another
valve?
Backwater valve because we have lines that run this, drain lines that run that way, so if for whatever reason it comes back this way, this will stop it from going
Gotcha.
out.
And then that's the washer and dryer.
This will be both your washing machine and your sink. So you can have from here, it'll go that way to your washing machine, and then it can come this way to your sink.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, you only need one because they're close enough.
Okay.
So it'll drop down like that, and then drop down into there.
Gotcha.
And
And then
it
this.
comes along here.
Whoa. Okay.
And then this is for the basement toilet.
Okay.
And then that could also be for your sink. So you could either connect the washing machine and the sink to that one, or just do the washing machine there and the sink here. So you do have one extra drain if you need it.
Okay.
And then this is the drain for the shower.
Which is going to be a steam room.
Yeah, so whether it's a shower or a steam room or a bathtub, that doesn't really matter, but this is ready for a drain, whatever you decide it to be.
But okay, so we're thinking of that steam room, and you were talking about the type of drain.
So it would be like a channel drain.
Okay.
So in the floor you would have this trough that's about that deep, about that wide. You go as long as you want, and it sits in the ground and it's got little grates in it,
Okay.
and then it'll slope down into this.
So the concrete.
So your concrete, when they pour your concrete, if you have your drain there, let's say, then they could slope your floor, goes into your drain and then out that way.
Perfect.
So that's your floor drain. So this piece, when you pour the concrete, whatever height the concrete is at, this will sit in the concrete like that. And
Okay.
then you cut this pipe off. And then this is in the floor, and then this just goes on top. And then you have a floor drain here. So if your hot water tank ever busts,
It's going to go, it has a place to
it has
go.
a drain to go into, and you don't flood your basement. Or a water line breaks for whatever reason, it's got somewhere to go.
Right. And so then the next step, now that this has been approved and inspected and approved,
Now you
this,
vacuum
this now you just bury this.
it. Yeah, you try and get as much as the clay back into the trench as you can, because the gravel is for your concrete.
Right.
The gravel is normally deeper than this, but because we're doing in-floor heat, there's 2 inches of foam that goes on the ground,
Okay.
and then they put vapor barrier over that, or vice versa, something like that. And then your steel, and then they pour, and then you put your the rigid, it's kind of like foam that they run the in-floor heat tubes through. And
Okay.
and then they pour the concrete.
Perfect.
So if you didn't do in-floor heat, your gravel would probably be up here.
Oh, I see.
and then your concrete is up here.
Right. Gotcha. Is this radon? So it's not connected to anything. It's just to read.
Yep, right here. It's just an open pipe. So gases that come up out of the ground, you can capture it in that pipe and test it. And then if your radon levels are higher than what's allowed, then this allows you to put like this vent on it and vent it outside.
So is there a sensor, or do we have to like constantly check it?
You can buy a radon test kit. You can even buy them off Amazon.
Okay.
And you just can test if the air coming out of the ground has any radon in it.
Oh. Okay.